Hello everybody and welcome back to my video. So today's video is basically going to be talking to you guys about how to start learning how to do your GCSEs, like kind of revising and things like that. So why should you revise for your GCSEs or A-levels? So revising always helps you into getting the knowledge into your brain, because listening to your teachers is one thing, and then learning how to apply it into things and also remembering it, because you won't have your notes in your exams and things like that. So learning as soon as possible and revising as soon as possible is the best thing. In year 10 and year 12, you have a whole year to learn stuff, and then the next year, year 11 and year 13, you have barely any time to start revising and things like that. So if you start getting revision notes in year 10 and year 12, it will help you later on in year 11 and year 13 so that you don't have to do it. And also revising early will help you in upping your grades. So if you start now, you might be able to achieve grades that you never expected yourself to get. I wish I did that, especially for GCSEs, because I know I could have pushed myself to get higher grades, and I kind of just was like, I just want to pass, blah 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 blah. But I think if I did start early, I would have been able to get the top grade. And as I've been saying, it's never too early to start revising. Like revising, even year 9, year 7, year 8, year 12, it's always never too early, because you know, it will help you and you won't. Something that I really recommend if you take any subject, any year, is this app called Quizlet. So it's absolutely amazing. It has basically everything on there. You can create your own revision cards, or you can just nick someone else's. You're able to print them off and use them as your own. I see so many YouTubers like me like promoting it because it just is so great. I use it for media, it's amazing. Me extra knowledge into my subjects and like really helps, so I do recommend using it. I used it for GCSE dance and it got my grade from a 1 to a 4, and I literally just revised the night before dance, so I really recommend it. So this is the best time to find out what type of reviser you are, if that makes sense. It's like, do you learn better by mind maps, revision cards, just writing it all out and things like that? So like watching videos and things like that, what is the best way that you learn? Is it by physically learning it, or just looking at something, learning it? So you kind of have to start discovering yourself, and if you do that early, then you're able to use it later on in year 11 or whenever. And if you leave that till year 11, it's going to take a lot of time away from your revision, because I know I didn't do that and I wasted so much time in trying to find out which way's the best. So I started doing mind maps thinking, oh, they're great, and then I realised, you know what, I'm actually not learning anything from this. So I moved on to revision cards, realised that didn't help. Then moved on to Quizlet, what helped with some subjects, and then I moved on to watching videos and making notes, and realised that actually does really help. So it does take up a lot of time, and that took me about 4 months to realise, and that's 4 months I would never have got back, and I could have spent it on upping my grades if I'd done that in year 9, year 10, year 7, year 8, you know. So definitely recommend you doing that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.